just gonna. We're on. We're live. We're live. I just need to set the chat box up. You have to set it up separately every time. It does me head in. Oh, what was the hour close there? Bullish. Back above the high. Have you got any trades on, Mikey?
Not yet, no. No. I was too busy trying to sort some stripping.
Did you watch the England match last night?
No, I didn't watch it because the last one was so boring.
Oh God, honestly, man, it's such a shame. It's like that team on paper should be winning things, but they'll never win it with him, with Gareth Southgate. There we go. We're on. Okay. Good morning. Nice to see everyone. If you're watching the recording, trade every morning. We start between 8 and half 8. London session. Normally done by 11. We're currently on 100% win rate, touch wood. We'll carry on with that today. Yesterday we didn't get a trade. It didn't line up right for me, unfortunately. Well, there was trades, but we just missed them. So hopefully we can grab some pips today. So let's go straight into. I've got my latte. I've got my toast. I've got some toast today, Mikey. Don't normally have breakfast as well. Toast. And then let's get into a top down.
You share your screen on here? Or
yeah, I'm coming, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
My internet's that good now, mate. Oh, that's the monthly flipped. Okay, so if you've been watching my previous streams, I've constantly been saying this monthly, previous monthly, closed respecting, right? Closed respecting. However, we don't know what this one's going to be like. This one could either close doji like this, bearish, or break into. If we break into that zone, then we're looking at all-time highs. Okay, but either way, wherever price wants to go, you should be tapping at least these levels before you do anything. So 2064. So now it's whether this candle does it or the next candle does it. So if you think about it, if this candle drops back down and closes bearish, okay, then the next candle, where we want to head back down, don't we? But we should push up first, tap, and then head back down. Now I think we can't get past these levels unless we tap these levels. Okay, so, and now that the monthly's done its bottom wick, if it can stay like, and it's tapped previous support there. So if this monthly can carry on pushing, we should be tapping 2064 levels. This month we've got how many days? 9 days. Well, 10 days left of this month. So we're looking good. So we are bullish on the monthly. Now the weekly, again, we're bullish. We closed bullish. Where did we close? We did close respecting a minor support though. That was our little issue. So we did close respecting just this minor support. Okay. Now, what I do like about this though is this had no top wick and this had no top wick. So I would imagine price is going to come up to at least create a top wick for this candle, because if you look at all these, this is where price shoots up. So we should be coming to at least 2008 this week. Now what I want to do, I want to mark this up in purple because that's going to be our range. Hopefully we can get there today. That'd be nice. So bullish on the weekly. Daily, we've closed bearish on the daily. However, where did we close? Where did we close? Let's try a bit of trending structure. So we've closed below. So you broke to the low. Okay, so what does that mean then? So even if you go off, see, these ranges are not the best on the daily. You could argue and say you've closed below. I would say we've closed below here. Yeah, that's what I would say. So if we say we have broke below, what range are we in on the daily? Well, we're technically, where do we come down to? Well, we come down to at least these levels. So we're technically on the daily still in this range. So what does that mean? Well, that means that we should, the bodies of the candles should be coming down to this. Now, also what's told us that we could be coming down today is this daily candle has got no bottom wick. It's got no bottom wick. It's opened up, it's pushed up first, it's got no bottom wick. So I would imagine at some point today that this daily candle flips to the downside. Now, the way I trade is I act upon what I see. Now, until this daily closes into this range, we are currently still in this range. Therefore, I'm probably more into sells at the minute. But taking sells is tricky because we need to have a look at the lower time frames. And if we can see some, well, it's not really tricky because the daily could flip at any point basically. But it's one to be aware of that basically. Yes, we're bullish now on the lower time frames like the hourly, but we could flip at any point to the downside. Now, 4 hour. Let's have a look at these. Now we know we could come all the way to 2008 before even flipping, if it wants to. Because if we look at previous daily candles from these levels, so look at this one here. Big pushing daily candle all the way through. You've got another one there. So this is a clean traffic range on the daily. So I can imagine we can just carry on all the way to 2008. So can we not just take a... This is what's hard because you're bearish on the daily. The daily hasn't actually closed in at the minute. So let's have a look at the lower time frames. 4 hour. Where's the 4 hour closed? So we've got a 4 hour there. So we've had a little breakout on the 4. We haven't had much of a bottom wick. So you've got no bottom wick on this 4 hour. No bottom wick on this 4 hour. So I can actually see price really coming back down. So on the hour, what do we want to see on the hour? So we had a bullish close. So what I really want to see on this hour is a fake out. This is what I really want to see. I'd be so confident that we're going to be flipping. So if this hour can close back below 1992, we should be coming back down to 1978. So it's fairly straightforward. The reason being is this hourly. So this hourly broke into the lows, this one. And then you've broke back into the first range. So this will be a range 1 breakout. Okay. So what you tend to get, or what you can get, is a fake out on that range 1. So we can't take buys yet. But if we can get a hourly close like that back in, all we'll do is if we pull back, we can look for a wing back sell, or we'll just use a sell stop to come back down. So that's what we're after. I'm just saying, if we get a buy, what happens if we get a buy an hour close above there? Get a fake out, don't you? God, it's very clean up here. Look at these, power through. These hourly candles, power straight through. Wow, look at this here. Look how they just go straight through. All of them. But where do they initiate from? That's the question. Want some toast, Mikey? So we might have to go off a lower time frame for buys. I'm a bit cautious on buys because the daily's still in the low zone. Plus we haven't had that bottom wick on the daily, have we? So did the forward break out? So I think we need some more candles to print here. Yeah, because we don't want to get stuck in that if we're going to power straight back up. Because if you think about on the 4 hour, if you look at the 4 hour range, this looks to be it. This. So you do tend to come up and down here like this. There's more of a... So we should be coming back down. Yeah, we should be coming back down to 1978 if we want to break these highs, I would imagine. Or are we saying that this push up tapped, couldn't break the highs, but now this is the pullback in order to push past? That's what it could be. Or do you think we need to come back down, tap 1978 in order to push back up?
I think it's going to pull back before it pushes.
Yeah. It's... we would prefer pullback, wouldn't we? Because you've had no bottom wicks on certain candles. This 4 hour, I'd like a pullback from this 4 hour. But why can't we just catch the sell then? Because look, if we get an hour close, we're there. Because this, that was... We'll just go for 15. 15 would be the first initial move.
Seems to be running out of steam now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
After that big push, probably going to come back down.
Yeah, I think we can probably take a 15. I've just got to find this range. All the 15s tap 1990. So as long as we don't drive. Let's have a look at this here. So, if we can get a 15 close back into this range, where do we go? They all tap 1990 here. So the 30, 15. So the 30's broke the high, so this could flip. So it means this is the last 15 of this 30, which is the first half of the hour. So we really need this 15 to close bearish at least. What's the matter? And then the next 15 comes down. That would be the 30. So how would that means the 30 would close doji, which would be perfect. And then the new 30, which is the hour. So basically we need this 30 close doji. So this 15 doesn't make a difference what it does. As long as it closes sort of similar, bearish basically. That means the 30 will close doji, bearish. And then the new 30 come down, break below, that would be the last 30 of the hour. Then this whole move would have been a fake out. Then we could just, it would just be a case of taking the hour, I would imagine. Basically just a sell stop or a wing back sell from 1993. I don't know whether we could take a wing back sell because the 4 broke out. So we'd need everything to line up. We'd need the 4 to close respecting, the 1 out to close respecting to take wing back sell. So it'd have to be a breakout. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Let's mic up. Hello. That's better.
Oh, that's loud.
Is it? Do you know what it is? My mic was on the recording. How's that? Is that better? Is that alright?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Let's get the bloody mic right. Some recordings are like I'm dead quiet, some of them are dead loud.
It's like you just put your face right near the screen and start talking.
Hello.
Really? Very light though.
So, the only thing I don't like is what?
Broccoli, sprouts.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean trading?
No, if what the thing I don't like about this is if you look at these candles, look how big pushing candles they are. You see, and that this is not news. This is the range. If you look, I mean, look at that. It can literally just go. Big pushing candles. So what worries me is, are we going to tap 2008 before coming back down for the daily to flip? Do you know what I mean? Because currently the 1 hour is bullish and the 4 hours bullish, but the daily's in the previous range. But does that just mean that this daily is going to close in this range, or are we going to tap 2008 before coming back down?
It's the question.
Because if you look at these here, so price came up and tapped 1992, ran out of steam, so it's had to pull back, hasn't it? Had to pull back. It's pulled back all the way tapped to 1968, which is a decent pullback. So we need to find price where it's done this, where it's tapped this, pulled back to this, and then what's happened next. That's what we need to find from previous data. So let's have a look. So if I mark up this, we'll put this a pinky colour. So we've tapped this, we tapped this, and then what did we do? Well, we didn't make it up there, did we? We've then come back, haven't we? So price has even broke all these lows. And then when it eventually did come back, it still didn't drive. Dropped again. Do you know what I mean? So does that mean we're going to get that drop back down before the drive? Now the only difference is that one even broke out, actually. Ignore me. So let's see if we can find another one. We need to like come from the bottom, really. See, none of these can do it because it's all come from the top. Top, bottom, straight through. Doesn't work. Up. Back down, back on. See, there's nothing similar to it. That's where it's difficult. when you come up to these levels, you either power through or you drop. It's like 50-50 and that's no good. Because remember, we work off probabilities, don't we? It's all about probabilities. What percentage does price do something? And if 90% of the time it does this, then your odds are pretty good. So what I would like to see, if we can get, if I can find a zone maybe on the 15, maybe not here because that would be range 1, but what happens if we get a 15 close below this? Okay, so this would be range 1 of the 15, this would be range 2, or would it, or would that be range 2? I think that would be better, wouldn't it? Because if we do break below 1988, we're pretty free falling down to 1978. That would be confirmation. You're going to avoid the two ranges there if the ranges are slightly out. So let's see what the 15 does when you get a break below 1988. What does price do? Okay, so we know that it actually comes straight through to fill the range. Okay, that's what's done there. So let's have a look. So we had a 15 close, pull back, and then we've came to here. So let's mark this up. So this one we're coming from the top. So we come up, tapped, 15-minute break back in. He actually came higher up. So where would stops need to be? I would like stops above there, ideally. Above that. So you came further up, but then you did eventually come through, even before driving up. Up. Straight back down. Yeah, we could probably do that. 15 close. There's a zone here, so we have to move that closer. Like that. Is 82. 15 close. Back up. So it's pretty good on the 15s, to be fair, to come down. So I think we could take 1987.98. That would be the safest place for sells below. It's the cleanest traffic range. We'll have a look on the 5 as well, see if we can get a better entry. But the majority of the time, the 15s do tend to come down. What we would do, we'd probably wait for a pullback though, and get a sell stop off the pullback. But you should be coming down to 1984 at least. Yeah, that's what we're after. So sells below off the 15. Well, I'll have a look at a lower time frame in a second. Now, as for buys, this is where the thing what's put me off for buys is that daily. The daily's still in this low range. What I want you to do tonight, 10 o'clock, go onto your phone while you're lying in bed, right? Have a look at that daily. See what's happened to it. Now, what I think is going to happen is you're going to break the highs on the daily, but it's how high you're going to go, and then you're going to flip. I might be wrong, but at the moment, you've got no bottom wick on this daily. I don't think that this wick is enough liquidity for this daily to push all the way to tap 2000. I could be wrong because it's Forex, anything can happen, and we just work with probabilities. But I just can't, if anything. I mean, I suppose this one did reach these heights, and that only went to there. But you're on your way back down at that point. It's going to be interesting to see how this daily closes, basically. But you could get caught out today because the thing with this daily is you're in this lower range. You're expecting a flip. That this daily could flip any point today. And when you're constantly thinking, well, the daily could flip, and it's giving you loads of signs for buys, it just plays with your mind because you're thinking, well, you could flip here, you could flip here. Do you know what I mean? So you've just got to be careful. Now, we do scalp, and we're happy with 10 pips a day because 10 pips a day, trust me, is enough. So as long as we can make sure on the lower time frames what we're getting involved in, we're happy with it, then it's good to go. But everything has to line up for you. You can't do. I mean, look at yesterday. We missed a couple of trades just because there was just a few things I wasn't happy with. But the trades played out. But they weren't my trades to take. See, for me, there's another little 4-hour range here. So maybe if we get a 4-hour close above there, what happens to price? Because could we just take the 4-hour? Yeah, look, that's a better range, that one. So if you look at these 4 hours, 4 hours tend to push right through. Have to be an hour really, taking buys. I want to see what happens if you get an hour break above this. Get an hour close above this, what happens to price? Pips. Still like how you've already wicked up there. Good morning, Mr. Hankin. How the devil? Young man? Oh, I haven't been called young man for a long time. I am quite young. I can still shift, you know. I can still shift. I mean, you remember me in the army, Mr. Gledel. I could shift then, couldn't I?
So bad, that you know. So used to be in cross countries. Is that little Langton?
Langton, yeah. Oh man,
it was about 4 foot. They smoked.
Yeah, I honestly, I think when we used to play him, I used to play him football. He couldn't kick a ball, mine, because he was so fit. He just put him in centre mid and just force it. He just run everywhere. Can you remember that lad when we were on a tab? And who was that? I can't remember his name. He was really struggling. So we told him to sit down and take his boots off, and he had no socks on. Who was that? Who was that? I can't remember his name. Oh, it was proper howling.
Probably Outram.
Teddy Outram, yeah. There's another lad as well where he was struggling on a tab, and we checked his bag, and what he had in it, he had a bloody fire extinguisher.
I used to do it all the time. Charge quite like Pete.
Good morning, my mate. Yeah, it is at the minute. You got anything on?
Just that one Sarah posted, mate. I hadn't really had a chance to have a look this morning.
Yeah.
Started going to the gym this week, so.
Who's Jim?
Hey.
Hey. No, we just wait at the minute. We're in an area where there's a bit of indecision. Price can either power through up, yeah, because it's so clean traffic up there. It's hard to get any stops on, so we can't take any sells until a bit further down, just for confirmation. Because if you get caught out, you're getting caught out with one candle. It'll just stop you with one candle. So we're a bit cautious at the minute. We're just waiting.
I've been looking at it on the daily as well. Like I think this is the pullback of the top of the move.
Do you think this is the monthly flipping? Have you seen the monthly?
Yeah, well, I should have caught it yesterday because I caught the first. I marked out the first part of the trade and it played out and hit TP.
Yeah.
But I think this is the pullback to get back down.
Do you? On the daily?
Yeah, it's took the top of the move. So.
Yeah, there's the thing with the daily. That's what we're looking for. So because the dailies had no bottom wick, and the daily is still in this range here, below 1978.
Yeah.
So, but it's just whether the daily's going to tap 2008 first, because that's what it can do.
I don't think it needs to be fair, mate, because I put the fib levels on it. It's went past 50.
Oh, we don't do fibs here, mate. We don't do fibs here.
I know, but it's just
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Use them for you.
Yeah. Well, what we've got is, because we feel price can't break them highs without tapping to at least 1978.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's, we're looking for sellers below 1987, that to at least 1984. We should get there. There'll be a high probability that we get there, so that would be our take partial move to break even. So that's what we're after at the minute.
Sounds good, mate. Sounds good.
But we're just waiting. Got a latte, had some toast.
I've got a cappuccino and I'm driving to Harrogate.
Oh, posh Harrogate, eh?
Bring some money out there.
Yeah, make you live on YouTube, you know, you might be watching.
When I haven't said the names, sorry.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm just going to rinse the whole of Harrogate.
That ref, oh yeah, Andy, you're right. That ref last night, I'm not. I was hoping England got beat because I want Gareth Southgate gone. We won't win anything with him, and we're just wasting time with these players. The players we've got in England, I don't know how we're not winning things. We've got an unreal team, and I really feel like he's holding them back. So the quicker he goes, the better, because we're just wasting time. But that referee last night, so biased.
He wasn't at the start. Like, Southgate's done a good job, but he's reached his ceiling now.
Well, I mean, look where he came from, really. How did he even get the job?
Done a good job.
Well, no, he came from bloody Middlesbrough, the Championship. Like, that's where he got picked from, Middlesbrough, wasn't it? From the Championship.
He was in with the FA, wasn't he?
That's what I mean. So they're just picking the mates, and now he's picking his mates. Harry Maguire, how is he still on the pitch?
It's ridiculous.
His passes, like what it is, fair enough if he's playing good for England, but he doesn't even play good for England. So I don't get how he gets to play the next game and the next game and the next game. I just don't get it. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, and how is Ward-Prowse not in there? Over Rashford? I don't know. Yeah. Like for me, I tell you who's a better centre-back. Dunk for Brighton. He's far better centre-back than Harry Maguire. Dan Burns a better centre-back than Harry Maguire. Oh, this hour's flipped now. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll tell you what though, guys. If we can get an hour close below, but we don't drive, I mean, you've got 19 minutes.
Is there any news today, Pete? Have you had a look yet?
Yeah, we did it on top down, didn't we?
Yeah, we did it on top down, yeah. 1:30, yeah, there's news. It's the US have a Thanksgiving this week, don't they? The Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving. I want to see if the 15, because if we get a 15 close below, right? Like if we get a 15 like this, the only issue I don't like is the hour hasn't closed, but the hour shouldn't come back up if it wants to go down. And this will be the second last 15 of the hour, so therefore, if this 15 closes like this, and we get the new 15 pulls back, gives us the top wick, we could maybe look to get in for the flip, because the hour should be coming to tap. 70 minutes after 30. I think the 30 would be better. Just a bit risky because you should be coming to tap 1987 at least. Now I haven't been looking at it. When you come up here, you tap 1993, you come down at 1987. I'm just thinking, can you get a top wick and we get a wing back? Because that would help us if price is going to break back into the range above. That would be sign to get out. Because if this is the move, it's gonna drop. It's gonna come down to 1988. Okay. So we got a 15 close like this. See, this is what I'm thinking. So if we can get a 15 close like this, right, and price comes back up and taps 1993, let's say we got in at 1993 with the next 15, that's the last 15 of the hour. Okay. You've had a nice big bearish 15-minute close. The new 15 can still pull back, tap, and then flip to come and fill at least 1990, but also should be coming to 1987. But worst case, if this is the hour flipping back up to the upside, because it's the last 15 minutes of the hour, it shouldn't drive. Does that make sense? Because the last 15, it won't drive loads. It should, if anything, the 15 will close in like that, and then the new 15, which will be the new hour, should pull back anyway, getting us out, and then drive. Does that make sense? So can we get an entry at 1993 with the new 15? That's as long as this doesn't drive though. But then that would be, because I don't know if the I don't know if the hour's going to get back to that. That's the thing. Because that would be the hour flipping back up. We might only come to this, you know. It's dropping in there. Where's we close there? No bottom wick. That's not good for us. It's probably going to come down and tap first. Fifteen's close there. I don't like how it's pushing down first. Teasing us, guys, teasing us. This is basically, now if the hour closes like this, we'll just wait for a top wick and we'll just get a sell stop off the hour. That's if we don't tap 1987, because then this whole move would have been a fake out. So if you look at this, let me go to this wing back for now. That is your zone, your hour zone. Yeah, you did break below, so therefore you were in this range. The hour actually comes right down, doesn't it? You're in this range, okay? Then you had a break back above, and then you've had an hour close back in. So this whole move here was a fake out. So therefore we should be coming back down to tap 1978. That would be confirmation that you come back down. Hopefully that's the daily flip. That's the 4 hour flipping to the downside, creating a bottom wick for this candle. So I think it's just off this hour. I think we can just get in off this hour. We probably would have got in off that 15 if we pulled back, but we haven't pulled back. Because these hours can fly through here. Hopefully we can just pull back up. Let's see, let's see. Oh look, no top wick on this. No top wick. So if the 15 closes down here, we can look for entries, wingbacks off the hour and 1990 because you've got no top wick off this. So for example, if the hour closes here like this, the new hour should probably pull back. Where's it going to pull back to? Well, it's going to pull back to previous support. If we mark this up, previous support, if we look on the 15, where's that at? There you go, look, no top wick on this 15. So the hour should open up, pull back, tap, and then flip to the downside. Now, what's good for us is we can either get a wing back sell from here, but once we've got to close down here though, right? So this is not set yet. Wing back sell from here after the hour, or we just get a sell stop underneath as it's pulling back. So either way, we'll catch it. Either way. Now stops. This is what I worry about stops. Well, I don't really worry about them, but if you're breaking 1995, you're flying. So it's like you either have stops at 1995 because look, one candle goes all the way through, just flies through. So you either have stops at 1995 or above 2009 because that's where you're going next, and stops are just too big at 2009. So you might as well have them at 1995. Because if you look, if you're taking a trade from even from the wing back, nearly 200 pips stop. We're not doing that. I just want to see, because what is this? Let me just confirm this. We'll have to go above this little area at least, because we can come up to there. Little areas here. What's this? I'd probably do be like that. At least we've got a fighting chance. Look, there you go. Fighting chance if price does come up there. If it breaks above there, it's gone to 2009. Okay, so we're not bothered. That's where stops would be. What will I? God, this is driving this like, 10 minutes left. Come on, pull back. We could get something like this. Price taps down here, pulls back, top wick. That's what we'll be after. Just the forward as well. But then again, guys, if we get a 15 close below here, we don't want to fill this range. Don't be filling this range. Hold out. It's flying, isn't it? Going into the last 5 minutes of the hour, you should start pulling back because we need the hour to have a bottom wick, and it should have a bottom wick. So we don't want to fill in 1984 really. That's what we don't want, but we want this hour to start pulling back. This is not the hour range. This is the 15 range, so it doesn't matter if the hour closes above really.
Pull right back in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Take partial move.
We don't fill the range already.
I'll just get this on the signals. Stop is 98.06. Take partial move to break even is 1988.25. Target is down in 1979.06. 79.06. Okay, so look, the hour's pulling back, leaving us a nice top wick. So we sort of want the hour to close basically like this, anywhere around here really. New hour should pull back, tap our wing back area, and then go. Now, this is going into the last hour of the 4 hour. So we basically had an hour breakout. So I can't see us flipping back up on the 4. I think the 4 will just want to drive, but as long as it goes with us and not without us. Now, if price wants to go without us and doesn't pull back, I think it's going to pull back. Do you know why it's going to pull back? Because, why do you think price is going to come up to our wing back area? Because there's no top wick on this 15. So I would imagine if price wants to drive, it's got to come this. So if you look at this, so price hit these levels. We've hit a few times to be fair. Yeah. Then price comes and hits 1987. Price comes and hits 1987. Then you pull back. So then we should be pulling back. And then price goes. Then price should go. So that's what we should see. That would go in line with the daily pulling back. The 4 hour flip to the downside because it's done its top wick. So we're basically saying we're going to the last quarter of the 4 hours, so that this hopefully should drive further. We don't use 3, don't use 2. This would be an hour break to the low, going into a clean traffic area. So we should be coming to fill the range. I just want to confirm this 1 hour actually. So we're up here. We didn't actually pull back there, did we? Might not pull back. So we're going to sell stop on underneath. From the bottom. Back up and down. Yeah, look. Push through. Pull back. Tapped. So it is a nice wing back area. Now, the time for us to get out is if the hourly closes above. So we will see. This is previous support as well, so we should be good. We should be good. But if we're breaking these highs, guys, here, if we break this, sorry, if we break this, you're pushing all the way up to, that would be confirmation you're pushing to 2009. So what we sort of want here is this hourly to close like this, similar, and then we pull back. Yeah, and then we can push back down. Because we don't want this to pull back to create a top wick. We want the new 15 to create that top wick for us. What was the stops on it? Nice hourly close like this, be perfect. Lovely. Now, what we ideally would like to see is when this hour closes, the new hour pulls back first with no bottom wick. That would be perfect for us, okay? Because that's a good sign that price then going to flip. What we don't want is to push down first. If it pushes down and breaks the lows, you're probably going to be, that's the move. But we don't want that. We sort of want to pull back first, no bottom wick, tap our zone, and then flip. And hopefully we should end up with something like that. That's what we're after. That's what we want to see. Okay. Now, worst case, only thing we don't like is the 15s do tend to drive through here, so I'm trying to see if we can take, if the 5 breaks the low, because the hour might not pull back. Remember, the hour might not pull back. It could just power down. So can we just take a 5-minute close below? You gotta stand by on this one, guys, because it might be a case of getting in fast. Trying to see if we can get a 5. Yeah, 5 break below. So we can't take a 5 there. If anything, we would need a 5 below these levels. What's this?
Ooh.
We could maybe take that 5 break below. That's where we should be pushing down. We want that pullback. So it's either going to be a market execution, now 1990, or it's going to be a sell stop. Okay. Now the hour hasn't half pushed. We just don't want this hour to open up, push down first. We want it to pull back. So hope and pray. Hope and pray. I missed too many moves yesterday. I missed two trades yesterday. Just the only thing what put me off was the forward. The forward could still flip at any point. That just put me off. Come on, can we get up there? New hour now, guys, so stand by. Oh, the 5, bearish. I need that pullback. If it goes, it goes. We've got to look at these. Got to look at these. Free from desire. Come on, get up there. We're moving. Pips, not good to me, that. Oh, no bottom wick on this 5. Is this 5 going to flip to the downside? We need a 5 bullish close, yeah. Another 5 reach up with no bottom wick, and then we can start heading back down. But if this 5 closes doji, we basically, if this 5 flips, it's probably gonna push down. But I would imagine you're coming up to here. So you can either set a sell limit on this, or I just wait for market execution, because it'll be in there around this area where we enter. Because what I like to see is, I like to see candles as they move up. I'm looking for no bottom wicks, no top wick. So if this can have no bottom wick, good sign. Price wants to come back down. This candle's got no bottom wick, good sign, price wants to come back down. And then if we close with no top wick, that means the next candle will probably push up, tap and then flip, close bearish. So that'll be the one we catch. That's what I like to see. Things like that. Because this has had no top wick. So obviously this would have a top wick. And then you've got loads of things to go off. No bottom wick, no bottom wick, no bottom wick. And this one's got no top wick. So therefore this one should be bearish. Yeah. So if we can just reach up first, grab our area, we look to enter and then come back down. And then you just start, pull back, and then start coming back down like that. Boom. But can we get to our zone though? That is the question. We need a 5-minute bullish close like this. That's what we need. Now you technically broke below on the 15, so you could get a sell stop underneath, to be fair.
We're gonna push now.
I'm just thinking, because have we tapped this zone here? What's this? If we tap this, we can get a sell stop on, because when you get a break below, you tend to just pull back to that. Oh, it's already been there. It's already been there. This might be the movie, guys. It's pulled back to that area as well. Oh, might have missed this. 15. Come on, 5. Oh, close respect. Nah, this is probably the movie, guys. If this 5 close like this, we get a top wick, we can look to get in, because this should be the move. At that point, you should be coming down to tap at least 1986. I just need to see the 5s. Did it tap that zone? Lovely, didn't it? Five. Is it gone? Missed it again, haven't we? We have as well. Bloody hell, man! I love trading, don't you? Love it. Yeah. So.
Close to getting in around 90, but I didn't like the fact that I had no bottom or top wick on that.
Yeah.
So,
It's got to be right for you. It's got every has to line up for it. Like that wasn't our trade to take that. I'm still after a wing back sell for me because you've got no top wick here. So I do still think we can come back up. Now it hasn't filled the range. Remember the range is down here at 1978. So as long as you don't fill that, we can still pop back up. Now this was our little advantage point for buy sell stops. So we've missed the sell stop opportunity. Yeah, we've missed that opportunity. Be interesting to see how this 15 closes. So this is gone now. I literally marked up where sometimes price can reject from. Yeah. Because maybe the new 30. I don't like our pushes down as well first. Also, what I've seen here is the new 30 can actually close bullish. Yeah, we just got to wait. We can't do anything at the minute, guys. If we come back up, yeah, we can just take a 5-minute break of the low to fill the next range. But we've got to pull back. break the highs of this wick, basically. Okay, this might not have been the move. What's a 5 done? Oh, no bottom wick. Okay, okay, can the 5 close back in? Come on. If this 5 closes back in. See, what we don't want to get though is like a nest play. Because we might just get a nest play, yeah. It was like this yesterday. It's like we were out by 2 pips on one of the trades. Why we didn't get in. We missed it by 2 pips. My zone was 2 pips out. Right below. We need that 5 to close back in ideally. Yeah, we should be good getting back up there, you know. But how far it drives beforehand. Come on, get it in there. Tapped that area as well, didn't it? So if you've tapped that area and you're coming back up, what did we close? Oh, we flipped bearish. That's what we've done. We missed it, guys, unless we get a nice big pump up. The 15, if anything. If this 15 closes, we might get away with a new 15 coming back up, but unlikely at the minute. Probably going to drop through now. The hour didn't even give us a top wick, did it? Or did it? Did a bit. Did a bit. Just didn't hit our zone where we wanted. Proper don't like. The 4's closing in an hour, so worst case we'll just take a trade off the 4 hour, because the 4 hours, the zone for the 4 hour is 1978. So as long as this 4 hour doesn't fill the range, yeah, we'll just wait for a top wick, get a sell stop underneath to come down, because they all come down, all of them. But ideally, I'd like to get in a bit early if possible. We just need some sort of pullback. We can't just enter now. It's just is what it is, guys. It's what it is. This was like yesterday, this. See all this? I just watched it all the way down. Just could not get in. If you look at these little pullbacks, just couldn't get in on them. I don't know if it was this what missed us by like 2 pips. I think it was, you know. Little bugger. But this stuff like this is where, when you've missed the move, like yesterday, you think I missed 2 trades yesterday. Couldn't get in. and the shot through the floor, but it can create frustration, and it can create like a bit of anger, where you think, fuck it, I'll just get in, and then you just take stupid trades, and that's what you can't do. You've got to be picky with your trades. You get one shot a day. That's why I have such a high win rate, because I'm so picky with my trades. Everything has to be right. Price has to come to where I want it for me to take a trade. If it doesn't, then I can't take it. I can't just enter. I'm hoping the new 15, if the 15 closes like this, pulls back, doesn't fill this little range here, we can maybe just take the 15 like a sell stop, but also if we pull back we can grab a wing back, but it's just whether you're going to get back up that way, because all the 15s do push down to 1984, but as long as this 15 doesn't as long as this 15 actually pulls back, we need a pullback. So we're gonna leave this on. It should be coming to tap this. What is this? Thinking stops though. Stops are gonna be big. Stops gonna have to be the highs. Yeah, it's a 4-hour flip, wouldn't it? So short. Stops would have to just be the highs, guys, at 85. So if we get a pullback, excuse me, if we get a pullback, we look to get in for a sell stop underneath. We've got to have a wick as well though. Our advantage point would be this here, 14 pips. Got to get a pullback. We've got to have a wick. There's no bottom wick, no good. No bottom wick, unless we come and tap. If we come and tap this now, this, then yes. That's if we tap 1987. Got to tap 1987 though. Don't like how it's got no bottom wick, because it means this one should end up bullish. Thinking about you. Why have you closed with no bottom wick? Come on, get up there. There's a little support here as well. I might only tap this. I just want to rule out creating a bottom wick first. There's a little area here. Come on. Okay, that should do it, I would think. Okay, guys. Okay, so I'm going to get a sell stop on underneath. Okay. Sell stop. Sell stop underneath. Now it's got to flip. Here's the thing, it's got to flip with this 5. If this 5 doesn't activate, then I'm deleting. Because if this 5 closes bullish, okay, the new 5 can come down, activate us, then push back up, because the new 5 will want to create a bottom wick for. So the new 5 will probably want to create a bottom wick for these two in order to push back up. Is this the 15 as well? Oh yeah, this is the 15 as well. So we've got sell stops on this, guys. Stops for this would be up here at 1994. Target is 1978. I would take partial move to break even 1984, and that's for 13 pips. I'm just cautious with a 5 though. I really want this 5 to do it, because here's the thing, the new 5 could drive through, but also the new 5 is going to want to create a bottom wick for this, and then it could flip. So if this 5 doesn't flip, I'm deleting mine. But you could still go off the 15 if you want, but I'm not. I'm gonna delete. This 5 has to flip. If it doesn't, I'm deleting. No, it is in a clean traffic area, but it's just this 15, no bottom wick, so tells you that this 15 is probably gonna end, or can end up, bullish. Let me just have a look at this range again. So 15 through. 15 through. I mean, I had no bottom wick. Where did you come to there? He did pull back and then he flipped. Back up through. Through. These ones didn't do it, did they? I just want to see what this little area is. So you broke below that as well, didn't you? Oh. 15. Didn't have to make all the way down. 15. Pull back. Bottom wick, okay, can maybe play out. 5, no top wick on the 5. Okay. So the 15s do look like they come straight through. Pull back. Gonna take a wing back sell up here. That would be a better advantage point, I would think. No bottom wick, pull back, flip to the downside. They do tend to come and tap 1984. These ones didn't do it, man. Where did we come back up to? See, that 15's really powered up. What we're going into now? About that. Last 2 5-minute candles. 5's closed back above. I mean, you could just wait for a 5 close back in here, but so you to take the risk off the table, you could just wait for a 5 close back below 1986, but it could drive and you could miss the move. But that because what could happen here is this 5 could come down, create a bottom wick for this, tappers in, and then flip to the upside. And that's what I want to avoid. You've got 2 5-minute candles left of this 15-minute candle, so I mean, these haven't had a bottom wick. One of them's going to create a top wick, and this is the only candle what's moving, so I would imagine this is going to create a top wick, but it's whether this 5, if this 5 stays doji, fantastic, the new 5 should come back and flip through. But if this 5 could be the one that come down, activate, create a top wick for the 15, and then flip bullish on the 15. And that's what I don't want to get caught out by. But going off the higher time frames, I mean, yeah, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait, guys. Guys, I'm deleting my sell stops. Delete. I'm going to, if anything, I'm going to wait for this 5 close below. Right, if the 5 closes back below here, below 1986, then yeah, we can get it back on. Well, it'll be a case of market execution, because if you close back below 1986, sounds below. If you close back below here on the 5, right? So if we come down, if this closes like this, and we close like that, that means the 15 is closed bullish, but it's closed respecting. So it's like an S play, so the next 15 should drive. Then we can just take that, but I just don't want to get caught out with this 5 popping down, activating us, and then flip to the upside. Let's see. But be aware, this could drive also, but this is not my trade to take. Not my trade to take. I'm good, my mate. How are you doing? Is it Navy or Navy? Navy? We did have a sell stop on, but we've deleted them. The 5's closed respecting, so what's this 15 going to do now? Look, I mean, this could drive here, guys, so no FOMO, but it's not for me to take this one. 5 no top wick. Ooh. Let's see what this does. See if this 5 flips back up, because look, there's no top wick on this 5. No bottom wick on this. So is this 5 just going to create a bottom wick for these and flip back up? Or you're going to come and push, and you might come and fill the range here at 1984 and then come back up. We don't know. I do, mate. I do. We that's what we sort of push at Relentless. We push prop firms, but we only recommend FTMO. Really, we don't really recommend any others, just because they're under a bit of scrutiny at the minute, and the prop firms. So the way we look at it is, if FTMO goes, then they'll all go. So you might as well go with the most reputable one. I know they're a bit more expensive, but I see it as a bit of added insurance. So yes, mate, funded accounts mainly. See what this 5's gonna do. Weird 2 days though. I didn't get a trade yesterday. We missed a trade today. So this definitely would have activated us. I mean, it could still drive, but if it doesn't and flips to create a top wick for this 5, it means the 5's going to close doji or bullish. Then you're probably going to come back up. Then you're going to be in drawdown. So we've just got to see, because remember our sell stop was here. Look at that. That would have activated us. And if this 5 doesn't break the lows, you would have been panicking. Okay. Let's see what happens. We do have a mentorship, mate. If you hit the link, our link tree's in the description. We're fairly new to YouTube, man. We're just sort of building this channel up, but we've been going quite a while. So we take people sort of from all different levels, and we look to get them down the consistently profitable prop firm route, so funded basically. So using someone else's capital other than their own. So yeah, we've got, have a look at all our stuff on our link tree. We have a free Discord. Get yourself in the free Discord. Look at the 5 flipping. What's it gonna do? Oh, you're not in this, Mikey, are you?
Pause, I got out when I was in profit.
So you did get in on it.
Alexa, pause. Yeah, I got in on it. Yeah, I just, when it broke initially, I got in on it, and then it started to pull back, and then it pushed through. I'm like, yeah, I'm taking profit. I'm closing it down. It's going backwards. So.
Yeah. Can you see why I deleted though?
Yeah.
I mean, it might not. I mean, you've still got 1 minute 15 left of this 5. So this 5 could still drive down, but if price wants to push back up, you would have been activated now in drawdown. And that's how they catch you out. That is how they catch it out. But now if you look at the 15 now, what's the 15 got? It's now got a bottom wick. So this 15 could stay bullish. Yeah. And then you could come up, create a steeper top wick, and then flip to the downside. We don't know. We don't know.
The 30's closed below as well. So.
Is the 30 close? Oh, yeah.
We haven't closed yet, obviously.
Yeah, so can we not get in off this 30 then?
It's closed below that, so if it closes like that, it might... Oh, come on.
Oh, my God.
Why did I close it out?
I love it. I love trading.
I'll bottle it. $27.
Man, this is what I was like. It was a weird day yesterday, you know. Because, like, there was things what were looking really nice, and then there was things what I didn't like the look of. And I just waited. Or I was just a pip out or something, and price went exactly where I said it was going to go the whole time. But you just watch price, you just can't get in.
I feel like this is going to come back down to the 77 area where it got this big move pushed up.
Yeah. Well, you still haven't tapped. You still haven't tapped 1984 yet. So if the 30 can pull back now, can maybe look, the 5's broke below, so the 5, if the 5 should be tapping
if it's
here.
pulled back now, and I think I'm going to might get this 30.
Well, I want to see a top wick on this 5 here. So if you can pull back to here, that'd be nice. But overnight, you've got your last 30 minutes of the 4 hour, so worst case, was that news? Oh God.
Push it.
I love it. I love it. Love it. I want to see these 4s. What do the 4s do? So this swing back doesn't look like it's going to be on if the 4's going to push that far down. So I'm going to delete that. Yeah, well, if I can get a 4 top wick, just you probably only need to tap 1986. Tap 1986, you then should then flip to the downside. But you just don't want this driving here. Look at driving, guys. Look, no top wick, no top wick. Being weird.
Stop.
Let me in. No, tap that zone. Tap the zone. Oh God.
It's Going down to 77.
Do you reckon? I don't think it's going to hit there yet. I think the 4 hours going to pull it back. But I think that if you look at this one, if you go off this one, so you're up in these levels. 4 hours closed at 1984, and then the new 4 hours pulled back to 1986. So we'd be looking at wing backs from there. So wing back sells, I'll be after.
Why did that close out? Why did I bottle it?
No, it's probably my fault, that, mate.
Don't matter.
Don't matter. Oh, it'll be another trade. This is where you can't force it now.
No.
You can't force it.
I'm supposed to only have one trade a day, isn't it?
Yeah.
If it puts back up though and puts this 30 on the top weight, I'm getting
Off the 30.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't
There's
know.
no top weight on it.
Yeah.
Unless it dries.
Got 26 minutes left for the 30. I reckon the 4 hour. I'm probably going to wait for the 4 hour now. 4 hour close, and then a top wick, and be looking at a wick entry from 1986 or wing back. Either there with a second entry at maybe 1988 if you push through to that, which you could do.
What's the big Dean saying?
The big Dean.
The big Dean.
It's hovering. Hovering. Because the daily's going to flip, that's why. Look at daily. Whoo. You've got room to go as well. Got room to go. Room to go. Yeah, I'll be looking at wing backs now, guys, at 1986. We're in a lovely zone now, though. The next zone really is here. This. So as long as we don't tap that, that's our advantage point. Doesn't seem so far away, does it? Oh, God. Got to hold out for 25 minutes, guys. We don't want to be driving. About you. Good morning, Finn. Are you not working today then?
Hi, mate.
How you doing, mate?
I'm good.
Yeah, how are you getting on? How are you getting on with your trading?
Yeah, it's alright. Getting there.
Getting there. Have you got the Dean as well?
Yes, mate.
Ah, right. Okay. Cool. Cool. Well, signal's starting in December, guys. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Come on, nice pullback, he'd be lovely. You either pull back to 1986 or 1988. It's a 13 pip difference. Right. So. Oh shit! Didn't ring the garage, did I? I'll have to ring now. 2 seconds, guys. Just got to make a phone call. Yeah, yeah. And I'm back. How are we looking? What's it doing? Ooh. Ooh. That's not the new hour, is it? See, we can't take that yet. 19 minutes. Where did I say I wanted a wing back from earlier? It was here, wasn't it? It was this area here. Got loads of potential for wing backs here. Where's this 15? If this 15 closes back in the range, we could potentially get up to 1990. This wing back won't be on if we close like this. Okay, I'm going to wait for the forward close, me guys. That's what I'm waiting on. Gonna wait for the forward close, and then we're going to try and get a pullback off the 4 hour and look for a wing back sell to come back down, because we're basically saying that this is the daily flipping to the downside. You can probably get a sell stop off the 4 hour as well and just go off the forward time frame. Because you shouldn't be breaking these highs really. If price does want to push down, the pullback should not be breaking these highs. It'll pull back. Worst case, it might tap this support again. Tap and then come back down. Which I would prefer really, because I would like a wing back sell from 1990. But it's whether you're going to get up there. I mean, looking at this far, we only pulled back to where it's at now. So depending on where this closes, very, very interesting. Yesterday and today been interesting days. Interesting days. 17 minutes, guys. Should have a trade by then. Should have a trade at least off the 4, I would think. Ooh. Don't like this one here. Why did we do that? Why did we do that? If I came up, back down, came up again, forward close, and the new 4 was just powered. That's what we've got to be careful of. This is what I mean. Above here is like dodgy. You can just power through them zones. We might have to go with a sell stop off the 4. 27 pips. But it's whether we wait for a pullback, because you can also power through that area as well. But you should still be tapping. Yeah, because this one at least tapped 1982. So as long as we don't tap 1982, we could probably get in fairly quickly. I want to see if the new 4, how was the 15 closing? So if the 15 can close above here, if it closes respecting the new 15, we probably only got a wing back from 1988. And then we drop maybe. But if we break above, it means we can probably reach 1990 of the new 4, because we're going into the last 15 minutes now of this 4 hour. So where's this 4 hour going to go? Is it going to pull back, close, or is it going to push, drive, create a steeper bottom wick? We don't know. It's going to be this 15, isn't it? So this 15 now is closed, respecting this zone. So that would tell us that, excuse me, you're either going to close around here. You shouldn't be breaking back up, I wouldn't think. No bottom wick though. Interesting on price. We're just going to have to wait. I think this is one of them where if you look at the smaller time frames, you're just going to start getting your head a bit baffled. Let's just wait for the 4 hour. Wait for the 4 hour. See where we are, and we'll be looking to get in off the 4 hour, because this 4 hour range is pretty clean anyway. So we should be, all the 4 hours really come and tap this. At least this. Right? But even when you tap this, you can still pull back up to this before tapping this. So this has got to be our take partial move to break even here, because they all 100% of the time tap 1982.53. Okay. But it's just whether how far this pullback is, because I would like a wing back to come down. 13 minutes. I was thinking about you. The lines on my chart. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. My car's due an MOT. I missed the garage this morning. Oh. Did it. 11 minutes. Go and get yourself a brew, guys. We won't be doing that until the 4 hour candle closes, and then we'll see if we can get in from there. We should be able to just get a top wick, maybe a sell stop underneath, come to fill the range, or we can look for a wing back. We will see. probably just going to slow down here at the minute. We're not going to drive anywhere at the moment until this fall. The new fall bring volume. Did he hit his own? Yeah, so this wouldn't even have played out, this. Because our zone was here, wasn't it? Our take pass move to break in was here. He didn't actually tap it. Ooh.
What I don't get is, this is every 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Her net average usually like 7 years ago, it's still 10 years.
Because that's what's on the thing. Page on number 425. Yeah, 125 750 05.
But you have to read that, because I only get 7 for either those days.
Go on then. That's when you're on. I don't put it on loudspeaker, eh? Not long left. 5 minutes, guys. Right. Trade would be 1988.0. 88.01. Stop.
It's not the right number, babe.
Isn't it?
Oh, okay. Peter's Blue Badge has expired. I was wondering, do you just...
Right, guys, we are close. $15.30. I don't want this 15 breaking the lows, because if this 15 breaks the lows, it means the 4 is not gonna pull it back that much. But we could maybe just go off the 4. I don't think it makes much of a difference, does it? So it's either going to be a sell stop or it's going to be a wing back from these areas, 1988, which I would prefer, but either way, we should be coming down to fill 1983. Okay, so stand by, stand by. Because what is this here? 493 pips. Come on, can we get a pullback? 5 broke the low, so this could pop down first. That's what we don't want. Come on, pull back, baby. Pull back, baby. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So if we get... What do I want to see? I want to see a pullback to these and we get a sell stop underneath. but if we pop up to 1988, we'll be taking a wing back from there. Come on, get up there. What would that be now? Yeah, see, that would work. Come on, let's get a wing back. Push up. We just need a little pullback, guys, and we can get a sell stop on. But we've got to get a pullback to 1986.54, and I'll be looking at a sell stop. I'll get a sell stop on, and then also I will, if we do push up 98.8, I'll be entering here anyway. Okay. We drive through now, guys. Nothing we can do. The 5 did break the low, so technically it could just... If the 5 breaks a low, it sometimes what tends to happen is price will push down first, and then it gives us a top wick. What's a 5 doing? Come on, one big pump up. Because you didn't even fill this. $15. What the 15 do? Ah, look, the 15 has broke the lows and it's gonna flip. If this comes and fills the range, I'm probably gonna call it, because if you come down here and fill this range, you're gonna have to wait another hour to get a decent pullback to get in. We're just not pulling back for us. Oh, we're pushing up. Come on, get up there. Get up there, 5. Now, I'm just saying, if we got a sell stop on now, our advantage point would be there, 10 pips. See how this 5 closes? Okay. Nice. Just want to see if... Guys, I'm going to get a sell stop underneath, you know, now. Because looking at this 15, if you look at this 15 here, this 15's broke the lows, right? This is previous support, so it's tapped previous support, technically. And if you look at this 15, broke the lows, it only came and tapped previous support. And if I mark this up red, came and tapped it, so I'm gonna get a sell stop on underneath. So I've actually got a sell stop off the wick of this. Sell stop. Our advantage point as well would be So you'd have to be the wick of here, you see. We'll go risk free here. Maximum to break even. But these wing backs are still on. I still would like a wing back up here, but it's just if this 15 flips, that's all. Because there's still 2 5-minute candles left of this 15. 5's got no bottom wick. Looks like we're going to get there anyway, so we'd have a sell stop on anyway. So this would be off the hour. Yeah, so my sell stop, guys, is off the wick of this previous candle. Just in case a 5 comes down, wants to create a bottom wick for this. But you shouldn't be breaking. The 5 shouldn't be breaking this wick if price wants to push back up. Okay? So we just don't want to get activated from spread, really. So it's just off the hour or the 4 hour. Just in case it drives. Now if we do get up to here, I am looking to get in at 1988. Okay, we can get rid of these now. So this is a move here. We've also got a sell stop on now, which is here. However, stops are big on this, mind, because you've got it. You're gonna have to cover the high. Same target, and we're just going off if the hour's going to flip to the downside, right? But we're just covering the low of the 15. So if we do push past this wick, you're probably going to push past the next wick. So you just go to safety here, and we take past move to break even 1983. But if we do get up to 1987, I will be looking at a wing back sell from there. We'll be entering here for a wing back sell. So the second entry may be at 1990, because this is the original one here, but it's whether you're going to push up that high. Oh, look at that. No bottom wick, no bottom wick. Can we get up? Come on, get up there. Stand by, guys. Might be in here. New 5-minute candle. This 5-minute can close respecting here. Okay, and then the new 5 opens up, push it up, taps, and then flips. That's nice. Nice 5 close that. No bottom wick, no bottom wick. See if this 5 can pop up. 15's bearish, brought the lows. Fantastic. No bottom wick on the 15. This is lining up nicely for us. Just can we make it up to here? Or are we going to reject it around these? Because this is another area where you can reject from. Do tend to come up, mind. I mean, look at that. Yeah. Come on. 22. There's a 5 closed, that has, isn't it? Okay, oh, lovely. No top wick, no bottom wick. Come on, 5. Push up. Push up. to get up to there. Might even just get to here, 1987.70. We don't want this 15 flipping. That's the key. Well, if it does flip, we've caught it anyway on the sell stop, but come on, get up there. Five's flipped. Do you know where it's turned at this area, hasn't it? It's this here. It's hit this. Did say there was a minor support here, didn't I? Yeah, look. Let's see what it does. See if we can still push up. Because you haven't broke the lows, so I would imagine you've got to break the lows in order to drive up. Oh, come on, man. So, here's a tricky one. If the 15 closes like this back into the range, then the new 15 again can come down, create a bottom wick and flip to the upside. So might mean deleting stops again. However, if the 15 closes respecting this little zone, we technically had a nest play, the new 15 then should drive through. This was the area, I think. This is not good. I mean, you haven't broke above, I suppose. The 30 still needs a bottom wick. It's all in clean traffic zones. Broke the highs in the 30s as well. So are you going to come back up? Made it, have we? It's a new forward, so I can't see the forward coming back that far. That's the thing. Such a clean area, the four. All of them come down to tap these levels. So if you're going off just the forward and just watching the forward, it's lovely. New 5 now. Can the 5 pop up? The 5 close back into the range. Can this 5 pop back up? What is this here though? We can just break the highs one more time. look to get in. So you'll have to stand by here, guys, because it'll be a quick call, I think. I want to see if this 5 can break the highs. Come on, break the highs one more time. Doesn't look like it's gonna, is it? Oh, this is off the, this sell stop's just off the forward breakout. That's it, simple as that. Cover the high of the 4. It targets the forward range. That's all that is. But what we're looking for here is just a better entry, basically a wing back. That's all I'm looking for. And the next zone I'm looking at 1988 to get tapped. So, but if you can't handle the lower time frames because your heart's going and you're sweating, just go on to the 4 hour and just look at the 4 hour and it'll just make you feel better, a lot calmer. See, the 15's broke the high now. This is a bit dodgy now. Do we wait? Do we wait? That's the question. Because this 15 now could come down, create a bottom wick for this, and then push up. Could. What is this little zone here? But this is still on at the minute, guys, this wing back. Can we get up there? 5's trying, like. Just thinking though, because it's a 5, it's gonna flip. If the 5 pushes past this, can we not just take that? See how this 5 closes. Oh, the 5's breaking the highs here. Come on. Can we get up our zone? Come on. Stand by, guys. Stand by. We're close. We are close. What's this? 15. 5, 30. What's the 30 doing? 10 minutes. 40, 30. Wait. Come on. Just want a little more push. Another little push up. Ooh, that's a 5, isn't it? That was beyond my call here, right? Oh, that might be it. Get a little step up. Okay, guys, I am in for sells on this. I'm deleting the sell stop I can keep on if you want, actually. I'll delete my sell stops. So this trade I am not on now because I don't like to be in 2 trades, to be fair. So take partial move to break even will be 1985. I think you've got to break the lows again if you want to sort of push. You've got to pull back down at least. Or will it? Wait, let me have a look at this. No, it won't. Take partial move to break even will be this zone here. Okay. Stops are above the 4-hour highs. Basically nice and simple for us. Okay. Cool. Cool. Now, we do know price can actually push to 1990 as well, so I am potentially taking a second entry there as well. And then what we do is bring the profit from there to there, and then we'll close both. So stand by if we do that as well. So this is basically off the 4. We're basically saying that the 4 hour is going to flip to the downside to fill the in. This is just the pullback of the 4 hour. That's what we're saying. Okay. And DBBE. Six nine. Do you know what? We might get up there, you know. 6 minutes left of this 15. You should still come down to tap this anyway, even if you want to drive back up. But if you struggle watching them, guys, watch the higher time frames. Like the hour is in a clean traffic range, unless it's just a fake out to the downside and we're coming back up. But even if the hour closes like this, or even if the hour closes like that, and we're in drawdown, the new hour technically should still come back to at least these levels. I will break even and then flip if it wants to break the highs. So you should still be good either way. That's why I prefer wingbacks, because it always gives you a chance to get out. Now I am cautious of the above ranges because price can fly straight through them, and that's what we don't want really. So we just got to be careful. $30 no bottom wick, hour no bottom wick. The 4 hour had no bottom wick, did it? Yeah, so this 4 should start flipping. So I'm just going to grab a bottle of water. 2 seconds. So price can actually come up to here, 1989. As you can see, these wicks. So we could get 1989 tapped. Come on, baby, get down. Oh, excuse me. What have we got? We've got a 30-minute close. In. So what do we want to see with the 30 now? What we don't want to see really is the 30 break and above. I ideally don't want the 30 breaking above this. Yeah, because when the 30 breaks above there, you do definitely push to the next range. I mean, it can still play out, to be fair, but we don't want that, do we? Just means more drawn out. So as long as the 30 stays below this, guys, we should be good. There's 2 minutes left this 30. So we want the 30 close respecting. The new 30 might pop up first then, and then flip to the downside. But if the 30 closes above, it just means you're then probably going to tap 1990, but what you might do is might get a pullback first. So it's up to you whether you want to get out of the trade at the break-even point, or whether you want to see if you can get some profit out of it or whatever. It's up to you. This way you've got to make the decision. Okay. I mean, if we close with no top wick, even better. Because it means the new 30 should pop up and then flip to the downside. Why am I still connected? Fives. One minute left on that 30. Yeah, look, so we might get something like this. 30 closes respecting, new 30 pops up, then starts coming back down. But either way, I do feel you're going to have to come back to 1986 even if you want to drive to the highs. So that's why I would take partial move to break evens there. Because look, this pushed down and then flipped. So you've got to take partial move to break even. Okay. I 86.69. Yeah. But 30's close, lovely guys. Really nice. Nice. Now we might pop up still, okay? Especially if we pop up with no bottom wick, even better. Even better. This second entry you could potentially take, to be fair. If we do pop up. Is that new, is that? Euro, isn't it? Half one. Don't know what my music. I'm sure it's going louder and quieter. Yeah, we could pop up first. There's a little area here actually at 1986. I might pull back to before going. So what is this now? This is the daily. See, is this daily going to flip today? That is the question. Broke all the lows. Forward pullback. Come on, baby, get down. This 30 is going to push. Depending on whether there's a second entry on. 15 close respect. I want the 5s too. Because if you get a second entry on here, you should be coming back down to at least 1988. At least back down to entry, I would think. See, that is the original 15-minute, isn't it? This wing back area, where it's going to. It's the original one we had. So if we tap that, where did we say we were going to come down to? We said we were going to come down to 1988, wasn't it? And then go, but price drove first. 25 minutes left of the hour. If this was the last quarter, I'd probably look to take it. 15 close respect. What is this music? 15. Is the 30 going to give us a pullback? Five broke the high. 5 probably going to drive. I don't like how you can get like one candle what powers through here. That's what I don't like. Probably not going to get that second entry on, guys. 10:30. Guys, I'm just going to make a quick phone call. 2 seconds. Just remember, if you get down to take partial multi break, make sure we do it. How are we looking? So, we are still in a drawdown. So, we didn't actually top 1990, did we? Yet we still could do. So the way I'm looking at this, guys, if this hour closes back up here like this, and we get a pullback, I probably look to get out. Just because the cut-off for the hour, you can't have the hour closing above 1990. If the hour closes above 1990, then we need to get out, because we could just power through. We were sort of expecting this hour to flip back to the downside. It obviously doesn't look like it's going to do that, because you've got 10 minutes left. So with this hour, we could, I still do feel you're going to have to tap 1986 if you want to drive. So we should still be good, to be fair. So let's see how this hour closes. We can go from there. Put the tunes back on while we wait. Come on, baby, pull back. We want this hour closing ideally below 1988. That's what we want. Actually, it doesn't even need to do that. As long as it closes below here. 1989 will do for us. Come on, get back down there. Right, guys. So we're pushing back down, which is now the hourly close respecting. Are you there, Mikey? Hourly's close respecting, which is nice. Now, where's me bloody? There we go. Okay, so are we looking? Yeah, so we should be coming down to. Okay. So I'm going to take partial move to break even now, guys, because you shouldn't be. Yeah, can you hear me? Your signal's really bad, mate. Oh yeah, it's like jumping type of thing. Weird. I just want to say this next 5 really. This is 5. So as soon as we tap it, we'll be taking partial move to break. And so you can do it now if you want, to be fair, because the 5 shouldn't be flipping. So I've took partial, guys. I'm now risk free on this trade, okay? Now risk free. Because what we're saying this is, right, that the hour's still close respecting, but this is a higher time frame, remember. This is off the 4 hour. This is basically the pullback of the 4 hour. That's what we're basically saying this could be. The 4 hour's pulled back, and we're hoping that the 4 hour can flip to the downside, right? Now, the first quarter of this 4 hour is obviously closed bullish, which is this hour. So it's completely, we've took partial now, we've moved to safety. Let me move this down. So as long as we don't push further up on this hour, which we could do, we should still be good to come down off the 4 hour. Okay. Now what I have noticed, you do tend to tap 1986 before pushing back up. So we might have took partial a bit too prematurely, but it's getting late now. It's 11:05. I don't like waiting that long. Because where did the hour close? The hour's closed like here, hasn't it? Yeah, it could take a couple of hours to get down, which we don't like that, do we? Yeah, look, are we out? I am out, guys. I'm out. Right, that's it. Done. What did we peak? You should still come down, to be fair, but peaked 11 pips. And that's all it takes. So another win to add to the winning streak. It peaked 11 pips. I'm done for the day now. 5/11. I don't like to be trading after 11. Don't ask me why, but I just don't like to. I like to have the rest of the day. So other than that, guys, that's me done. I will catch you all later. Alright, see you later. Mikey, I'll catch you later on, mate. Good trade.